enemy city you can just sail right up, while with you have to march your troops up, and it's much more noticeable. Apparently, was his argument. But the foreign morals thing is obviously what I was could be lumping in there. I can't remember Saus's exact thing, but I remember him talking about the good old days over 2,000 years ago, basically. So people are people, no matter what time period you're in. There was always, people ranting and raving about that. So yeah, I'm sure plenty of people get up to weird shenanigans as well. So yeah. Also, these are some weird plants. Weird plants. Okay, I have to defeat these. Ah, yes. I remember now. Okay. So, you get the Roseling pollen clusters. Then, this fine yellow powder will cause extreme irritation of the nose and lung if inhaled. Good to know. So now you do this on the lightning sprites. And if it has an effect, you kill them. Oh no, it's just show me where another rose guy is. So yeah, just use these and try and reveal the imps. There we go. True sight. Able to see through the lave quest targets glamour. Great. Ice spikes. Just what I always wanted. Exactly what I always wanted. 4. Not really sure if 4 is really too much help, but I use it regardless. There we go. And we'll use it on you. And hope you're the one I need. And it is. Beautiful. Actually, speaking of Doctor Who, I have actually watched some of it. I've seen bits of the modern Doctor Who here and there, but that's it. And not just through seeing clips of it, but turned on TV and it was on, so I stayed and watched a bit. But it was mid an episode, so it wasn't great. Apparently, the old Doctor Who would have 6 parters. And it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. So yeah, it's crazy to me that they used to do that, because nowadays it's one parters. It's a self-contained story. Well, not self-contained, but it's a story that may have lasting effects, but it's the main crux of it's dealt with in one story or a 2-parter, not 6 parters. Not a 6-parter. It's bizarre. I'd like to see the old episodes just to see, why, just to see that kind of thing. Just because it's so foreign to me, basically. So, yeah. There we go. 2 lightning cores, beautiful. If I keep going like that, won't have to fight too many of these guys at all. I'll have to fight 5, which is better than the 10 I thought I was going to have to fight. Thankfully, me and my big mouth. I was going to say, thankfully, despite the lightning sprite being aggressive, it's also incredibly oblivious, but they eventually noticed. Or evidently noticed. Either or. So, yeah. You know, random crystals just sticking out is, you know, out behind castle walls. Bit of a strange sight. I am a bit curious about it, but apparently that's just an everyday sight here. And there's some face here that I've apparently joined, but I'm below the recommended level. Maybe I'm not here to join to do it. Maybe I'm just here to do a lave quest. Okay, I'm just gonna flee from the dodo. Fucking feather brain. Actually, remember, there's some word along those lines. Giant crab wearing a helmet. It's a right mess. There's some word along those lines that just over here just meant, you know, someone was being an idiot. That was allegedly a slur against Native Americans. I just don't remember which one, or if it actually is, or are people just making shit up. Because some people are apparently doing that before, you know, pretending things were slurs when they weren't, or some such. Or just being, you know, just generally being idiots. So, yeah, I have no idea. You know, Native Americans aren't exactly, and slurs against them aren't exactly on our, you know, we don't have a 101 class on them over here in Ireland. To be honest, Native Americans aren't really covered on our history course at all. There is reference to the, you know, reservations. There is to some of the shit that happens to them, but the details are limited. Yeah, that's what we learn on our courses. Well, on our courses in secondary school. It is limited. What nature did not reclaim of Quarterstone after the calamity, the dodos did. But now it is time to take the land back, destroy the nests, and drive the cloudkin from the fields, so that the settlers might piece back together their lives. Alright. And we'll just talk to you. Only place this swift perch. That doesn't mean there ain't work to be done. Quick reward. A fair lick that were. Let me ready your coin now, so as you can be on your way. Yeah. And got a bit of XP. And now we're level 10. An axe to grind 1. Brutal swing. We'll have a look at that at some stage. And we got a bone ring, but I'm not particularly interested. And now we're nearly level 11. Do you have anything else? These 4 ones here. Shock therapy, we've already done that. Jackal and the livestock. Jackals are known to feed on Karen, to cowardly attack a living creature. However, there have been reports of a certain pack that has grown bold, attacking weakened and diseased beastkin before they die. If left alone, it may not be long before the pack begins hunting the area's livestock, or even worse, its tenders. The old jackals are offering a reward to those who find the bloodthirsty jackals and slay them. A tall odor. I don't suppose you've ever smelled a jackal. It's like sticking your head up an old goat's arse and finding a let me just take a quick drink. Alright, let's try and read this again. I don't suppose you've ever smelled a jackal. It's like sticking your head up an owl goat's arse and finding a Sahagin's corpse covered in mouldy stone cheese. But worse. Not that I've ever stuck my head up an owl goat's arse, mind you. That's where my penis goes. Well, to make a long story short, a pack of the foul beasts have taken a liking to the soft patch of grass outside my bedroom window. Now I cannot get to sleep a wink for the smell. I do not care what it takes. I'm ready to pay a send night's worth of my pay to any man who can rid me of those dogs. And you also get a bone armail? Yeah. It's a armlets. The crew of the Orion, spoiled by long stays at Limso Minsa and Rads at Han, have grown too accustomed to the luxuries of the land, one of those being freshly cooked meat. But his false sailors are saying they will not stand for any more salted beef or jerked beef or salted pork, refused to set sail until a section of the cargo bay is corralled off and stocked with live dodos. Why not just release the sailors and find new ones? Well, it could be that I too wouldn't mind a fresh roasted leg every now and then on long sea journeys, and I'm ready to pay a fair sum of coin for any dodo delivered to me alive. And they give a bit of XP. I just wish there was more of them. If there was more of them, then it would be less of a nuisance. Like, it's not too bad when you can just go out and grind them. Like, you have 10 different ones, go out, do them, come back, turn them in. You know, it's not bad when it's like that, but when it's like, yeah, I've got 4 here and that's all you got, it's a bit more of a nuisance. Then again, if I do... I'll talk to you. Nothing. Battle Warden. What do you do again? Battle Warden Tiro at your service. Or should I say, you'll be at my service if you agree to join one of our guild heists. Can I do one at this? Yes, I can actually do one. But I'll be the tank. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea at all. Plenty of XP, but I don't want to be the tank. Brutal Swing delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Additional effect, stun 3 seconds. It's weird how I haven't run into a single bit of ore. I haven't really been looking too hard, but you'd have thought I would have noticed something. It should be just appearing on my map, shouldn't it? Or do they not appear on maps? That might be part of my issue. Can I be honest? It's been so long, I don't remember. Oh, actually, Lancers. This looks really weird to be wearing, honestly. I'm just used to seeing characters like, oh, if they're a plate wearer, they're in plate, or, you know, so on and so forth. But seeing them, you know, like, oh, this is a Lancer in a quad tunic, just seems weird. Let us see, let us see. Excuse me. Nothing too interesting there. Ooh, Marauder. And we should get Bloodbath. I can actually put on Skull Sunder, but I see a little need to be a little point to be doing so. It's useful if you want a extra whatchamacallit, aggro move. Yeah, it's nice in that regard. Or if you want an aggro move to begin with. But you only really get the full use of it if you're playing a Marauder. So, no point. Maybe it would synergize well with something that I just don't know of yet, but if I don't know of it, I can hardly comment on it, can I? Really need to order this a bit better. Anyway. Ooh. This is interesting. It's all the list for within the thing. You can get up to Flame Champion? Cool. That's cool. Or maybe you can't get up there yet. Well, since it's here, I presume you can get up to it. So that's cool. But who knows, maybe it's just on the list and you can't reach there yet. Ugh. We'll know when we know. What was I gonna do? You know what? Let's go back to the Marauder and let's teleport to Limsila and let us continue on with the Marauder's quests, as they will grant me a bit of extra XP and will help me on my way to level 15 while spicing it up somewhat. Can I be honest? Part of me is tempted in just moving on with the main quests and leave the last bit of grinding to another time, just because it's getting so boring. Yep. He wants to speak to me about my ongoing training. That's it. Drone Karen, I've gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. The tales named this creature Kujata. Those who witness Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the Stampeding Mountain, such as his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step towards that goal, I send you to the Blind Iron Mines. We have had word that folk are falling prey to the cause of the local gigolos. Yes, it is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you, and let your axe blade swing in righteous slaughter. I was gonna turn into, and let your penis blade sing in righteous slaughter. Righteous laying. Is this going weird? Actually, did you know people made a porn parody of Doom? It's like a mod for it, so you can shoot demons and you can have sex with them. I will never be doing that on my channel because it's graphic and as such I would have to censor it. And that's too much work. But Hugbees has done it on his channel, so he did the censoring. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go find it. It is hilarious. Actually, why am I teleporting around? I just realized I don't need to actually go to here at all. I go to teleport. Actually, no. Wait. I'm getting confused here. Wait, what level am I on? Okay, I'm on the right level. Okay, I go this way. I think I can just get a ride to nearby to where I need to go. Map. I need to go to Orlanoska, to the Blind Iron Mines. So if I just get a ride to there, that's good enough. Or at least it's a good step. Chocobo Porter. Yes. Higher. There. Yes. How can you be a patrol if you're standing in one place? I just noticed the yellow jacket there is called a Yellow Jacket Patrol. But anyway. Weird things aside. And rock popping. Let's move on. So many things in this game are really fucking creepy.